Need some help finding some edge in the prop market? Check out the Props AI tool on the LineStar app, your one-stop shop for all the information you need to place smarter bets. Gain insights into player history, projections, and trends, along with sportsbook odds. You can even compare the lines across multiple sportsbooks using our prop finder. Get the edge with Props AI today at LineStarApp.com and take your prop betting game to the next level. Good luck, and as always, bet responsibly. Welcome to the NBA Prop Show presented by LineStar, your top 3 NBA player prop bets for today that are available on Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, and CHALKBOARD. Alongside my co-host Tyler Wiemann, I am Shannon Sommerville. Tyler, today's a real missed opportunity for the NBA, and I will tell you why. Because it is National Emo Day, and there is no game for the Miami Heat today, which I think would have been perfect considering the headshot that Jimmy Butler took with like the hair and everything. I mean, I would have hammered all of the overs on the Jimmy Butler props had he played today.
Yeah, I mean, you bring up a really good point. I mean, you gotta love that Jimmy B photo, but you're still burying the lead of the biggest situation in the NBA.
The biggest storyline of the NBA. Oh, yeah. By the way, Ja Morant is back in action tonight, which is very exciting. What do you think about that, Tyler? Excited?
He's back, guns a-blazing.
See what you did there. All right. Well, Ja Morant is back, so we're going to go to a Grizzlies player for our first pick. But before we do, if you haven't already downloaded those apps I mentioned, Underdog Fantasy, PrizePicks, Sleeper, and CHALKBOARD, we've got a promo code for you. The promo code is LineStar. You can use that for up to $100 of your first deposit match when you download those apps, so make sure to check that out. Also, the tool we are using is the Props AI tool, which is helping us find the best value in the prop market by comparing LineStar's projections to what's out there in the sports books. So it's a great tool to help you out. Make sure to check that out. You can do a free trial at LineStarApp.com, so make sure to check that out. And lastly, if you haven't already, do us a huge favor. We do a lot of research on these props. Give us a like and a follow and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also comment below. A comment introducing you to our prop bets contest. If we go 3 for 3 on our props, one randomly selected commenter will win $60, and we'll announce that on the next show. Now, this week's been a little bit of a brutal week for us. Yesterday, we were just 1 of 2, which is crazy. We were on such a hot streak last week. So we've got a little redemption to do. However, we are still looking good for the season. Our record overall, 52, 38, 58%. So let's bump that percentage up a bit if we can't today. And we're going to start things off, as I mentioned, with a Memphis Grizzlies player. We're not going Ja Morant, though, today. We're going Jaren Jackson Jr., the Block Panther, to go over 1.5 blocks at -135 in the sports books. Jackson is averaging just under 2 blocks per game, over in 6 of the last 10. Now, I did mention to Tyler earlier, he is playing a back-to-back, but of course the biggest storyline here, Ja Morant is back. We expect that to provide a little extra juice, a little extra energy for those Memphis Grizzlies tonight as they go up against the Pelicans. Tyler, what do you foresee in this game, and what intrigues you about this line here of blocks for the Block Panther?
Yeah, there's a couple things. One, first let's talk about the fact they're on a back-to-back. I generally don't worry about it too much, especially not in this situation, because one, Memphis got absolutely blown out last night. Jaren Jackson only played 25 minutes. So, he should be fine, to go. And he also gets the added benefit of Ja being back and a little extra energy that could bring the team. And his role will shift a little bit, where he's had to be a little bit more offensive with Ja out, and now he can focus a little bit more on the defense and getting those blocks, and why he's always in the defensive player of the year running.
All right, next up, let's go to the game where we thought we were going to see Wemby going up against the Milwaukee Bucks. However, Victor Wembanyama is out in this game, but we do like a couple other Spurs props, starting with Spurs shooting guard Devin Vassell over 7.5 rebounds and assists, -135. Again, going up against the Bucks, both LineStar and the consensus projections are liking the over here. Vassell's averaging 6.4 rebounds and assists per game, but he has gone over that mark 3 of the last 5 games, again, going up against the Bucks in this one. Tyler, there is some correlation to Wemby being out and Vassell's numbers. What do you got for us here?
Yeah, so with Wemby on the court, he's averaging 9 rebounds and assists per 100. Without Wemby, that goes up to 11.4. So it's a pretty big boost to the upside. And then on the other side with this matchup, Milwaukee's allowing 8.7 to his position per game. So we get the boost from no Wemby, boost from, them going against the Milwaukee in a 249.5 game total. So big time game total. If the Spurs can just keep it close into the fourth quarter, I think he's going to go over.
And another one that we were considering putting on the show that we did not, but worth mentioning, Keldon Johnson over 22.5 points and assists. You could look at that one as well. He also gets a little bit of a boost without Wemby. All right, lastly, we're going to Suns shooting guard Jordan Goodwin over 13.5 points, rebounds, and assists. Averaging 13 points, rebounds, and assists per game, but he has gone over this mark in 7 of the last 10 games. 20 points, rebounds, and assists last game against Washington. He was a real spark in the fourth quarter for the Suns in that game, played a crucial role in that win over Washington. His former team, Frank Vogel, after the game says, we want him to star in this role of coming off the bench and just really providing a spark for the Suns in this one. They're going up against the Portland Blazers too, and a good spot for shooting guards in this one as Portland bottom 10 in points, rebounds, and assists given up to opposing guards in this one. So I like Goodwin's spot here to hit the over here if he can get those minutes in, right, Tyler?
Yeah, he's in a good spot. The one worry here is his minutes, at least there is no Bradley Beal. Josh Okogie is out. So that should give him a little bit of a benefit, a little bit boost, at least when he's on the court for more usage. But he's a guy that produces at a very, very high rate. Fantasy wise, he's like a fantasy per minute guy, which means pretty much that when he's on the court, he's scoring, he's rebounding, or he's giving an assist. And hey, we only need 13.5.
There we go. Lock him in. Also, Tyler, you were eyeing a plus money prop for those that are playing in, some of the different sports books out there. What did you find for us from a plus money perspective?
Yeah, so this is one I wouldn't necessarily take it if I'm on Underdog or PrizePicks, but on a sports book where you can get plus money, Jeremy Grant at over 2.5 assists is interesting. It's plus 110 in sports books. Our projection is showing 3. The consensus projection is showing 2.7. And anytime that I'm seeing plus money with both projection sets being over, I'm pretty intrigued. So I think it's an interesting spot to bet as far as a plus EV bet.
All right. And Tyler will also be breaking things down from a daily fantasy perspective. So make sure to go check out his advice. He's been cashing in. So hopefully you guys have too. Make sure to check out that show. Again, if you haven't already, do us a huge favor. Like this video, subscribe to our channel, and comment below. We're coming out with tons of contents for you guys. Picks every day. So do us a huge favor. Comment below. Also, if we go 3 for 3, one randomly selected commenter wins $60. So you got to be in it to win it. And lastly, check out that LineStar app. It'll help you tremendously, whether you're playing daily fantasy or you're just doing prop bet picks. Check it out. The Props AI tool is what I use every single day before the show. It's a great way, one-stop shop for all your research needs for props. So you can check that out. Free trial, linestarapp.com. Good luck in all of your prop betting endeavors for today, and happy National Emo Day to all who celebrate, including Jimmy Butler. Have a good one.
Have a good one, guys. Good luck.